Hello viewers and subscribers, I am your host, the JammyONE, and today we're playing Bioshock. Why am I playing Bioshock? Just because I felt like it. That's really it. And then yeah. Sorry, I'm just losing force in here. I know this says New Game Plus. If you're wondering which version I'm playing the PlayStation 3 version. I have played Bioshock before. I have completed it. But that was on the Xbox version I had. Why did I have the PlayStation 3 version? Well, you know, I saw it for a couple of quid and I thought, you know, pick it up. And I played it for a couple of minutes and then I went away. Something like that. But anyway, let's start. Well, let's start the Let's Play anyway. New Game Plus, and it says you can start the game with your character data, with weapons, inventory, research, etc. Carried over the last complete game of these stats, which I never completed the game on the PlayStation 3 version. As I said, I completed it on the Xbox version, so it had to be New Game. How does New Game Plus work anyway? You'd be overpowered. Doesn't help because later in this game you will become overpowered. I think the difficulty doesn't change very much either, or at least it gets too much easy. Let's see, I think it's supposed to be slightly dark, isn't it? Adjust the brightness slider until the grey box is barely visible. What grey box? That grey box? It's barely visible, like, I think that's about, yeah, that much. Don't know if the subtitles are on or not, because as you've already seen, there was no option list there. Okay, easy, you're new to shooters? No, I'm not. Medium, you played other shooters? I have. Hard, you played a lot of shooters? Of course I have. Survivor, every bullet counts. Not in my book, every bullet must be wasted. I think the difficulty is mostly... I think enemies are slightly harder to kill and you're more fragile than a glass swan. So enemies' tactics don't really change like in Zone of the Enders. Don't know why I'm comparing it to that game, but I might as well. Oh, this game laughingly calls itself a survival horror, which I don't know why. It's not really a survival horror. It should be a third-person survival horror. It would probably be better, but it's not a survival horror. (1960) Mid-Atlantic.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things.
Yeah,
you know
okay.
What? They were right.
Were they? Yeah, I think special is just a kind word for that, you know what. And crash, and here comes the title. Bioshock! Yes, thank you very much for that. We know what the game is called. I look at the back of the box. I mean, I look at the front of the box, and then the title screen, and now you're bringing me that. I mean, the menu, not the title screen. Hey Jack, you're underwater. What I find very strange at the moment is, the moment you got off the plane, you're instantly a mute. You heard him talk at the start and now he's not going to talk, which I have to say, I fucking hate this. I don't like it when main characters don't talk in first-person shooters. Why? Why are they mutes in first-person shooters? Ever since Half-Life Fitness, don't know if this is fair or not, but this is the earliest I can remember. Gordon Freeman was a bloody mute, but he's a scientist. I know what they're trying to do with the mute character, they're trying to make it as you, but it just doesn't work for me. Because they always acknowledge the other character's name. And it's not really you. And there goes my plane. And yes, that will sink all the way to the bottom. Or if you continue watching it, it will sink eventually. Quite strange how there's a lighthouse in the middle of nowhere. With the full moon, of course. Who knows, we might see a werewolf to something. Hang on, since we're at the options screen, we might be able to turn on subtitles. Yep, there they are. For some reason the menu... okay, the menu didn't have them, and we've got to change the sensitivity to... 60. 65. Let's see how 65 is. Ooh, I think it's a bit too sensitive for my liking. So we'll go back to options again. Sorry, folks. And we'll just put it on 60. Nice. So what was the other options there? Sorry about this. We'll put the music effects down for a moment for 60. Actually, 50. Speech volume. Sound effects. We'll put that 60. Master volume. Difficulty hard. Want to adjust the difficulty or affect trophies? Like I care. Who cares about trophies? But I still like to get them. Controller center, yeah. Quest arrow on, so you can turn the quest arrow off. Unlock frame rate. On maximum frame rate, but may degree visual quality. Oh, so you can change the visual. What? Okay. Disable the Vita-Chamber. Oh, wait a minute. We better do this because, you know, it will get too easy. Because that chamber is the easiest thing ever. I'll talk about it later, so let's enter this room. What? No! Don't lock me in! No gods, no Orkins, only man. Hi, nice face you got there. Well, not really. Look like babyface killer there. What do you mean no gods? What about the video game god? He must be part of this as well, you know. Who knows. Quite nice how the lights are coming on for me when I'm stepping down. Quite energy efficient, apparently, for the 1960s. Where's that music coming from? Oh. Hey, what? So wait, is he two-headed? I think he is two-headed. Or he split it down from his waist or something, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. It's disgusting. For some reason I feel awfully short. Don't ask me why. Funny enough how Jack is not like, oh, what the hell is this? Hello, award-winning whatever it is again. Ah! Fire at your fingertips? What? Plasma's by Ryan? Oh,
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
All I see is mountains. Oh, it's a city on the water. And a squid.
City where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Okay. I wonder how deep this city is. Some guy welding things, and there's a whale! I don't know what kind of whale it is because I'm no animal expert. Surprise! What is that? Fleet Hall. All good things of this earth flow into the city.
That means we've got company.
That means we got company. And oh, I want to read that. Greetings from Rapture. Thank you very much, loading screen. I don't really need your greetings. It is not impossible to build Rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build... What? What? Oh, saving. Thanks.
Just one more minute. Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get him moving.
Okay.
I didn't mean no trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. You keep my gun.
You can keep my gun. Haha. Just look at the subtitles. Scream, death gurgle. Female, heavy breathing. All breathing heavy. Ooh. Why she got glowing claws? Sounds of what? Okay. Subtitles, you don't really need to tell me this. I can fucking hear it. Does this say frustration there? I didn't read it properly. Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio, please? Tap to the monitor, yeah. Sorry, I can't. Don't say that.
Plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Okay.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind.
Why were the windows locked up? They weren't smashed.
But you're gonna have to trust me.
Okay, the Vita-Chamber. Here's the problem. This was probably the biggest game killer of this game because once you know that you have once you get killed, you always come back to here, or the Vita-Chamber, not to this, or whatever particular level you're at. Always has this bloody chamber. So when you die, you go back to here, and you really get no punishment either from a short walk away from where you were originally. So whatever fear you had from this game is completely lost.